Hey everyone, just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a video on how to go about getting your athlete cleared. It's real simple. All right, we're going to go over to matadorathletic.org. You're going to hit the tab that says the More tab right here. Once you hit the More tab, you click want to play a sport, clearance athletic clearance information. All right, it's going to take you to this page right here. It's going to tell you where all the contacts are for your coaches, which season your sport falls in, and all that good stuff. Okay, so step one, what is the most important part because it's obviously time sensitive, is getting a sports physical, right? Sports physical obviously can't be done by you. You have to make sure that you get that situated with a doctor or someone else um, that can pretty much fill it out for you guys, right? You can go to a CVS Minute Clinic or something like that and have one of them um, do the sports physical or another clinic. It just got to be filled out and all that good stuff. Um, right here on part two, it's technically attached to part one. Make sure that when you guys are clicking the physical exam part, you're printing them out. I'm fairly certain that that we're not being super strict on the physical forms anymore in terms of it. I think certain clinics might have their own. So if you forget it, as long as they give you a form that specifies certain things for sports and whatnot, right? You should be fine. The big thing that it needs to happen is that you have the doctor, whoever's filling out the physical form, it needs to be signed, stamped, and dated. A lot of times people will bring back their forms or upload their forms and it's missing one of the two things, right? So make sure that it's fully completed and all that good stuff. All right. So again, you can make sure you don't forget to download these forms, print them out, get it done, and make sure that whoever's doing the physical signs stamps it or whatever, and then make sure that the date is on there as well. All right. Um, that's the first one. That's the one that's real important. You obviously got to make an appointment to do that stuff. Don't wait till the last minute because when you wait till the last minute, you're gonna have 20 other kids from multiple different schools waiting to the last minute as well. So try to plan ahead and get it done. All right. For football, for our sport, I try to make sure that we are situated and done by the end of July before we get our pads on. Remember, if you are not cleared, you will not get your pads. All right. So make sure that you guys get that done. So now moving on, step two, where do you upload your physical once you get it, right? If you have the physical, um, the actual, sheets for your physical, you can scan them on your phone, upload them. This is where you're going to end up uploading to athletic clearance. All right. So make sure you guys are reading the information. Do not register for all sports right here, as it says. You want to make sure that you're only registering for the sports that you intend to play. Otherwise, you're going to end up on everyone's roster, right? And it's a pain in the butt to remove you and all that good stuff. So just try to make sure that we're being meticulous with how we input our stuff. Okay. Um, Make sure when you're doing the athletic clearance too, especially for you young ones, the incoming eighth graders, the new freshmen, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys are not clicking on the wrong Monta Vista. Okay. Our school's Monta Vista, Monta. It's not Monta Vista Christian, right? We're Monta Vista High School from Cupertino. We're not Monte Vista out of Danville. It's happened in the past, so I want to make sure I say that. Make sure you guys are being real meticulous with which one you're picking. Okay, so go ahead and fill all that out. Make sure that you and your parents are doing that and answering the questions. Date everything, have everything signed and initialed, and then once you get prompted, you upload the physicals to that point. Okay, then that will complete state number two, right? And that's pretty much a huge part right there, one and two. That's more than half, if anything. All right. Then we go on to step three. You got the preseason concussion baseline testing. This is in case you hit your head or something like that. We do this baseline to initiate our concussion protocol, right? And again, all this is for all sports, not just for football. It's for every single sport that's in high school. So one thing I'm going to kind of walk you guys through this real quick. When you guys click this link, it's going to take you to this form right here. Okay, I'll just put my stuff in right now. Once you're at this form, you're gonna highlight all these things. You're clicking, you hit all, you just say accept or whatever, all that good stuff. You fill out your name, your student ID number. Right now it says right here, if you're an incoming eighth grader, you write these double zeros. We'll fill it out later once you get assigned your student ID number. Okay. Um, right here, drop down, highlight whichever one you're doing. Okay. Parents, make sure you guys are signing. It all has to be filled out. Okay. But a lot of times though, you guys forget to scroll down here. Okay. So let's get better on this aspect. Scroll down here. This right here doesn't have anything to sign, but it's instructions. Okay. So um, make sure that you read this because this is giving you the instructions for the actual test. This is not the test. This right here is not the test. Okay. I've had some players in the past think that they completed this concussion baseline stuff just because they're answering these questions. This is not it. These are the instructions. Okay, it's going to tell you exactly how to go about it. Right, you're going to go to the link. Right, once you get to the link, you're clicking your athletic testing, all that good stuff. Make sure that you're logging in. This is the login information right here. When it asks for your ID number, I believe you just put in the same thing for the what that says up here. You just write down all the zeros. All right, and then I'll push you through. Okay, we'll get this adjusted. This is not our athletic trainer anymore. Okay, Javier used to be our athletic trainer for a couple seasons ago. Now we have Maisha Taylor. Okay, she's entering her first season of sports with us. She got on at the end of last year, and she's been great. She's gonna continue to do good things with us, and she's gonna take care of everyone. All right. So, if you have any questions, um, her information, Mr. Bonacorsi, our AD. For us, it's just first name underscore last name at fuhsd.org. If you have any questions on this, once you complete the concussion test, I gotta make sure you guys really read through the directions when you're doing that as well, because you don't want to speed through stuff, and then you don't want to have Mr. Bonacorsi or Miss Taylor email you guys and tell you guys that you keep failing, right? Because you're speeding through it, you're not reading the directions too closely, you're hitting spacebar instead of enter or whatever. There's a lot of different things. So let's take the time. It should only take about 30 minutes. And yeah, once you guys get it done, that's it, right? You're done for the year. It's good for a year. So you can play multiple sports. You don't have to do this whole thing over and over and over again. All right. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Right. That's how you get cleared, right? Part four, once you get the first three spots done, it says you're going to get cleared. You're going to get an email from our trainer or from our ED. Okay, I'm checking on this stuff pretty regularly, and during the summer, it's a little slow. So once all you guys get all the stuff in, you know, everyone will get back into the swing of things when they're getting off of summer break. And we'll get to it. Okay. Step 5 right here is saying please consider joining athletic boosters on this stuff. You guys gonna go ahead and ignore this because this is already built into our player fee. Okay. So our player fee already takes care of the athletic boosters. So we're solid. Okay. Just focus on the player fee. You don't got to worry about this stuff because you already signed it up and everything. Okay. They'll take care of distributing the funds to where it needs to be. All right. If you guys have any questions, feel free to go ahead and reach out. Shoot me an email, shoot me a text. I'm real easy to find. You guys know it's the same thing. My first name underscore last name at FUHSD, right? And then there's so many different avenues that you guys can get a hold of me, right? We have matadorfootball.org. You guys can join the newsletter right there. You guys can also get all the information. A lot of questions that you may or may not have are on that site answered already. So please, take the time to look and familiarize yourself with that website. It answers all our questions. There's a ton of different links. You guys will be able to use that as well. Okay. So I hope this video helps. If you have any questions about getting cleared further that I didn't cover in this video, please feel free to reach out. All right. Thank you.